This Wholesome Podcast, Wholesome B, Mitch, Wavy Trey. Got DontellAntonio, the content king in the building one time. Welcome to the Wholesome Podcast.
Man, I appreciate having me, man. I appreciate y'all.
Of course.
Absolutely.
But before we start, man, check us out on the IG, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Like, comment, share. Let us know what's good. YouTube, all that.
Yes, please. So today what I want to know is, so you're married, right?
Yeah.
We ain't never had a married black man on the show.
Yeah. This is the first.
This is the first time. So I want to know what got you to the point to know that person was going to be the one.
I think and this is about to sound crazy, but it's real, right?
Yeah.
100% real. One day I was going through a lot, like I was in like a black time. This probably like almost 8.5 years, like 8 years ago, right? And I was going through a lot, like because I had a son and the mother was acting crazy, so it spit me out. Like I was in black, like right. And so one day I took a nap like in the middle of the day, and I had a dream that I was gonna meet somebody. Like God told me to go to this thing. A lot of y'all, I ain't never had this happen a day in my life. I thought I was gonna meet a freak or something. I didn't know what it was gonna be. And then literally I called my man. I said, "Hey, bro, I want to come host your event." And so this before the Skywalkers, the hoverboards came out. But I had one. I spent like $2,000 on because I seen Chris Brown have one. Right, so the world didn't have them yet. And so I'm like, I come in the event with the thing, and the security wouldn't let me in. And so then this girl out of nowhere, I never seen her. She came and spoke up for me. She's like, "Why can't he come in with it?" And I'm like, okay. And I go judge an event. I asked the person next to me, "Who is that?" And it was like, "Well, she did it," and come to find out, she's quiet. She don't even speak up. Like she don't talk.
So that's out of her norm.
Yes, out of her norm. Like, and then I said, "Oh, well, cool." Well, I had two hoverboards. I said, "You want to go hoverboard ride?" Like, and then we kicked it off, and literally, we got 2 kids. We got we entrepreneurs 100%. Like she the missing element that I was missing.
But she came in already like
but she came in strategic. She was in school to be a doctor, right? And so she was in school to be a doctor, and then like so her whole thinking process is really strategic. So she was able to come to the plan and blow the plan up.
Like, that's one thing we talk about a lot on here. It's like having a woman by your side could multiply everything you trying to do,
or it could destroy it.
It could do both. It could do both depending on how she is and how you handle her.
But the first one, my son's mom, she was destroying me. And so I didn't understand because I ain't never been through that because this is my first child. I'm a kid from Chicago. Daddy got killed when I was 1. My mother was on dope. So it's like, this my dog. This my seed. I can't play with him. And she sent me through hell. And then my wife, she came and saved me through that. Like I was black. And she came and saved me, but not only saved me, but built.
Made you better.
Like made us better.
So she built you up in a way. How was you able to reciprocate that though?
I think I was open to it. Like it took time, but I was open. Like I was always an entrepreneur, but I didn't. But she wasn't an entrepreneur, and she didn't come from entrepreneurship. But she just came for if she see a problem, she's coming to help. Like it's not and don't want like still to this day, my wife don't take. Like she don't want much. Like it don't take a lot to make her happy. Like you know how you got some people like, oh, once you hit this certain mark, they give me. Nah, it's like, no, we keep going. We ain't done. We gotta keep building.
And to for her helping you to make you a better person, make you a better y'all or whatever. Like, did she see some stuff and pointed out, oh, this is how I do it, or you asked for it, like? You was what do you think?
I think it's brainstorming together because I didn't have the answer. She didn't have the answer. It was like we figured it out, but it's like she'll go research it deeper than I would.
Okay.
But she'll come I'll say I want to do this, and then she'll come with the whole map planned out. This how you do this. Like and even for our businesses now, she do the systems. So she is and all our clients and stuff like that, she go in and she build out all their systems, all of the automations, all of the back.
Oh, wow.
Like she just wired like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, that definitely a special thing to find.
That is. So what I ask you though is, you come across something like that, would you be ready?
I think I would. I'm open, right? But when you meet a woman like he did, you could tell who's really
How you know you can tell though? He didn't know that.
I didn't know. I thought I was getting a freak. I didn't know. Like, you know, I was up. You know,
I'm saying over time, like if I really be picking women's minds or whatever. Like when we just conversing and talking, so it's just like. After a while, not right away. After a while, I could tell who mine like really built like that. Like, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like, if they ain't built like that, then we just cooling. But if I ever found one, which I have not, and like I could tell she really fully making me better, then I'm like, okay, like I could work with this. I ain't found that yet. Have you?
I mean, I think I done fumbled it a couple times on that. That's a real thing. We was talking about this last night.
Literally,
it's been at least 2 of them for sure. It's like that's when I should have kind of pursued.
But is it too late?
No, I'm actually trying to go to lunch with one tomorrow.
Why you in Atlanta?
I'm trying to go to lunch with one tomorrow because I don't think it's too late. But it was like a prime opportunity probably then some years ago.
No, it's probably better than that because you're a better person and they're a better person. So timing is everything.
That's a fact too. That's a fact too. So you think the timing was perfect for you doing that?
Need it. I was destroyed. I was destroyed. Like I needed. She came. Like she didn't destroy me more. She rebuilt me, and I was built as a monster. Like it ain't like I've been through a lot, but it's like going through like not having access to your seed. Like it's a different.
That is different.
And one thing, because we talking about like, because you're not a drinker, like, was it before you met her or during the process?
I never been.
Never. Okay.
Because I'm born naturally paranoid.
Okay.
And I naturally got to have my sense. So I don't smoke, I don't drink because I want to always be one with my body.
Yeah.
I still remember everything since the age of 2.
That's crazy.
Like 100% vivid pictures.
Yeah.
And also I cherish every single person that ever helped me along my journey since then. Like I remember every individual person, the mass people, and I thank them still to this day, no matter what level I get at.
Yeah, that's the thing that says the happiest people in life and the people that live the longest is the ones that show the most gratitude.
Yeah.
Like that's like almost a proven scientific thing. Like that's really important in life is to show gratitude to just whoever.
That's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
No, that is harsh. Let me ask you this though, since you run your own businesses, you're an entrepreneur. Do you put the bag before your heart? Nah,
I don't chase the bag. Like my heart is something different. Like I feel like I'm a champion, right? And I don't need no gold medals because my heart is gold, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't value money. Money is a tool. I value people. And even like with this situation, how we got here, like my dog called. I didn't ask no questions. Zero questions. I didn't say I didn't say how much they gonna pay me, what this is. I didn't say nothing. I said, all right, cool.
Yeah, it's just a smooth thing.
But that shows you I value people. I value my man's opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody, I'm not gonna think twice of it. I know he ain't gonna put me in no crazy position.
Yeah.
So it's just at the end of the day, I value people. My whole message is people.
Yeah.
I serve. I'm a servant leader.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? That's the best type of leader to be, really. I mean, you gotta serve people.
Yeah, I feel like, bosses, I think bosses only build employees and leaders only build leaders.
No, that's real.
That's how I feel like. Everybody say they're a boss, but they building employees. Right. Like leaders, we have the capacity, the mental to pour into somebody, and we don't think of competition. We think if I give you the tool, you can go build more. Like so, it's like being a leader is something totally different. So I believe in people.
So what you doing? Bag for your heart?
It like relationship wise, like because. Everybody not fortunate to find someone like you did, whatever. So I always value like if I don't see a woman pouring into me, make me a better person. And unless like I find that like I'm more worried about that. But on the hindsight, building other people, like if I'm getting to where I need to be, I like to build people up. Like I said, where I told you where I work at, whatever. Like my real goal is to get stuff right and then help them like. Kids I work with, like to make them back. Who gonna give them chance if a person like me don't? But relationship wise,
I think you segregating. I think you putting in the thing, the bag or your heart.
I can't do scenario wise.
Nah. It's just like you gotta keep it like if this happened, then I'm over here. But no, it's in general. It's like you love to help the kids. You love to help the people. That's your heart.
Yeah.
You ain't doing it for the money because it ain't a lot. So you really choose people. Like, it don't matter. Like we all encounter the wrong people at times.
Yeah.
But it don't change your integrity and who you are. So if we think about your main purpose and what it is that you do, I'm gonna say since you helping the youth and to get their path right, you choose your heart over the bag. I'm just I'm just being honest.
No, you right.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we like if this it's in general.
Yeah.
And when I answer for general. I wasn't thinking about if this is the case or if it was woman that
that's he always trying to make plans like that. If I set it up like this,
it's in general.
Overall, didn't fit me my heart.
Because
my biggest thing is I like seeing people doing well, especially black people. That's really one of my biggest passion. Like I want to see all black people doing well. I don't give, even if we're not the tightest. I ain't gotta be rocking with you, but I want to see you doing well.
100%.
Yeah, and that's
What about you? I don't think you answered.
No, for me it's definitely hard. 100%.
Okay.
With everything I do, it's if I'm not into it, my heart not into it, I can't even. At this point, I can't even do it. Really.
Yeah.
I can't even.
I don't give it no energy. No energy.
Like, I just physically can't. So like this is the same for me. Where I just like, I just can't do it. So. It's impossible for me to not follow my heart. Just follow my heart. Literally impossible.
He was running around there.
I'm
gonna bring you back. Like, hold
up, y'all funny for that.
No, he gonna run up some shit like that. But that's the difference between seeing all that black stuff here compared to the Midwest. Like, how big of a difference is it though?
Yeah, you see both firsthand.
Black business.
I think it's the same everywhere. I think it's just vision. Like you got to get on one vision. Like I really don't think it's a big difference in the states and cities and things. I think it's just upbringing and what you want and your vision. It's like you can find anybody. You can find that one person anywhere that understands your vision.
True.
Yeah.
True. But if they understand,
everybody not going.
But you gotta have a vision.
Yeah,
you gotta have a vision.
Yeah,
so
you gotta have it.
That's what I was going to get. I was like, sometimes when you're in a smaller market, though, you gotta have an imagination just to have a vision. Though it's stuff you ain't ever seen before. You trying to accomplish, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but you don't gotta be stuck in that market.
True.
No, like you got the capability to hop on the flight, go anywhere, go see more.
Yeah.
Just look at y'all. Y'all podcast in Minnesota, but y'all here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
See, that means you got a vision. Y'all see something.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like you gotta want it though.
Yeah. You gotta be hungry.
Like you gotta want it. Like none ever came to me just waiting on it. Like I never had to wait for nobody to come through the door. Like I can't wait on nobody.
Yeah.
Like we gonna build it.
Build it and go get it. Yeah.
We create it. Like that's the biggest thing. Like every opportunity I ever wanted, I created. I always put my own money up. I put my own everything. I never waited on a soul. And so that lets me know anything I want, I could create. Any person, any relationship I want, I could pay for it.
Yeah.
And the ones I wanted, I paid for. And I built with people and made tons of money, tons of relationships, tons of impact.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. Let me ask you this. This is a kind of spin. This is going to get personal, but since you're an entrepreneur and you've been an entrepreneur for a while, do you preach that within your kids? Like, how do you teach
my kids are entrepreneurs?
Yeah,
my daughter is 4, and she already we live far. Like we live in the number 3 diverse city in America.
Yeah.
On purpose though.
Yeah.
Right, and so she'll go around and she'll sell fake ice cream. When I say fake ice cream, go to Target, the little fake scoop ice cream, and she'll sell it to the neighbors for like $25. And then she and she know, like they gonna support her, and then she know like how to exchange money for the product, and she knows. I want this. Like she used to sell $25, now she want $100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my son, he won. Like my youngest son, he won. But my kids, they are built up on impacting and serving, like really built up on entrepreneur. It's in our blood. Like you gotta think both of their parents are full-time entrepreneurs. Yeah. Like, and even like we got a nanny. So my kids, all day we busy. So we got an in-house nanny that live with us, that watch them, and the nanny has to like teach them certain things too as well.
That's honestly, I feel like the most important thing. And then like that's another thing, like choosing, like hard for me to choose women or whatever, because you morally see where women at, and you know they're not going to want to teach their kids the same thing you might want to teach them. Like, you are luckily blessed to do that, which make it more important because them kids, that's all they're going to know.
Yeah.
And like more people should definitely do stuff like that because when, especially black kids, when all they know is serving and like being an entrepreneur and impacting people, make the world a better place.
Yeah, and it's real because you know why? Because I wish my mother was not an entrepreneur, my grandmama wasn't an entrepreneur, my great grandma, like I'm first generation. So it's like it's in my blood already. Like I was like, if you go ask Bam and go ask, I was back then at 12, 13, I was running around selling mixtapes for $2. I was running around buying stuff from China.
Yeah.
Like I was buying
12, 13.
Yeah, I was buying stuff from China. And I was selling them to everybody in the school. I asked them. You can ask them. My first entrepreneur encounter was at 10. I lived in Frogtown.
Yeah.
And I lived on Thomas and Chatsworth, right? And I literally wanted this scooter from Target. I don't know, y'all know Hyphy?
Yeah.
Hyphy, that's my dog.
Yeah.
So Hyphy had this yellow scooter. And when Hyphy had the scooter, I wanted it. But my mother on dope, so I couldn't get it. So I ended up cutting grass. I never had cut grass a day in my life. And my homeboy Theo had a lawnmower, and I said, "Hey, bro, let's go cut grass." So at 10, I'm knocking on doors like, "Dude, hey, can I cut your grass?" Never cut. And then somebody said, "Yeah." People said no, but by the end of the week, I had $214. I went to Target and Midway, and I bought the scooter. Ask Hype, he was there, right? And so at that moment, at 10, I started entrepreneurship. I started selling, going to the store, getting pop and selling the pop on the corner, lemonade. Like I've been like this, and then start going to Unidale. But right there on Dale and University, I used to go there and buy magnet earrings for $1 and sell each earring for $5. This is elementary.
So you understood this early.
Yeah, but only reason because I had to.
Yeah.
I didn't have nobody to give me what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I don't steal. I ain't did nothing. I ain't like that wasn't in me. So it's like, man, what is another way to do? So I found a tool to use. Still to this day, I got the same principles. Whatever I want in the world, I can get.
Yeah.
I just got to put in the work and get it.
I want to hear, like, at 12 years old, how do you think about getting stuff from China and selling it?
Oh man, it was crazy because it's like I had a PSP.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I want some Jordans. I couldn't afford Jordans and stuff like that. I'm like, how can I get it? And we got internet, so I can get on the internet. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could buy stuff from there. And this is what I did. I take every picture off the site and I put it on my PSP and I walk around the school and I say, what you want? And I make them prepay and with the premium, prepay for the stuff and I buy it all at one time.
Really?
That's crazy.
I swear. Yeah. Go ahead. Like I went around. I went to middle school, so it was like Ramsey, Humble, and Central.
Yeah.
Like I did ask them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though. So I mean, that's taking hell of initiative. How was that like impacting your peers? Like how was they looking at you then? Like damn, like
they understand we kids.
Just, like,
they only knew me for the bad. Like they only knew me for the bad. So
and you went around being bad.
Yeah, but it's like I'm smart though. I'm bad because I didn't know I was bad.
Yeah.
Like it's just like this. It's principles. Like you, my mans. Somebody do something to you, I'm shooting up they shit.
Yeah.
Somebody do something to you, I'm beating them. I'm not thinking about it.
It's more loyalty than anything.
It was all loyal.
You wasn't starting on it.
I never started it.
No, okay.
I handled it.
Yeah.
Right, but if it goes back to now, like I'm protecting entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I'm helping entrepreneurs. At that thing, I was helping my dogs.
Yeah.
That was the mentality. It wasn't me starting something. It was just me. I wasn't scared to finish it. That was it.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
But I was on the wrong path. I didn't know no better.
Yeah.
I thought this was the right way to do it. Nobody taught me. Like my mother.
Yeah.
My mother was a gangster.
Yeah.
So we only knew, and all my uncles are enforcers. So all I knew is how to handle it a certain type of way.
Right. Yeah.
And that's why my whole family proud of me because I was the black sheep. We go back to any records. I was already at 14 fingerprint to be a career criminal.
Yeah, you was using the system.
I was in probation nonstop. Probation. I get off probation and get right back on 3 times in a row for years. And house arrest. Because I didn't know no better. So I had to be creative.
Yeah.
But every situation is because I stood up. Even some of them wasn't my incidents. But I stood up.
Yeah, you protecting your dog, but now you protecting people and just trying to make them a better person now. 100%. So it's the same thing, but just transfer it in a different way.
Created better energy.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I was uneducated.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's like, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but now you just understand how to...
Principles. It's the same thing. And so that's why, like, when I look at people going through stuff, young kids, it's not them. It's just the environment. Nobody taught them to go this way.
Yeah.
Nobody even suggested it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't. I see it every day because I've seen the kids.
You definitely
I see it every day. So I be trying to tell them, like, it's other ways. Like, I be telling little things. I don't, like, YouTube videos, if I watching stuff like the early year leisures and stuff, I'm telling about things I'm saying, like, I know y'all in this situation right now. When you get a chance, look some of this stuff up. Like, all I can do is guide you in the right direction, but at least I'm putting the thought in their head.
And think about them kids. Most of them cool kids.
They cooler than a fan.
Like we cool.
They just in a bad situation, their parents, their environment.
That's it.
But they really ain't. You talk to them, they cool, and you cool. They respect you. Like I ain't I don't know extra stuff, but I'm cool. So they respect. They don't ever get out of body with me. They might do with somebody else,
but that somebody else was doing some extra stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just it. That's just it. And that's how I look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you generally a good person, they understand and respect it and they follow suit.
Yeah.
Like they understand and they're willing to learn.
Yeah. And so that's what entrepreneurship for me like, and that's why I was like, my bigger purpose is to help other entrepreneurs build generational wealth and stop generational curse and build their legacy. Right. Like we push creative entrepreneurs, right? We push creative entrepreneurs because creative entrepreneurs are thought-provoking leaders. See, regular entrepreneurs is just regular entrepreneurs. See, we care about the people. That's why it's a heart thing more than a number thing.
Yeah.
See, regular entrepreneurs just care about money.
All right.
And when you care about money, you'll walk over people.
Right.
But when you care about people, you'll walk over money. It's a big difference.
No, that's a bar.
It's a big difference.
That is a big difference. So how do you go about building people up then?
It's in them. Like, you can see it. Just helping them bring it out. Yeah. See, that's what happened to me. People helped me bring it out. See, it was already in me. I naturally did it because that was my fight. I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it just molding it. Like, I was raw talent, like, in a sense. Like, I was raw talent. I didn't know how to maneuver with it. I just knew I had to do it to survive.
Wow, yeah. So, I mean, once you passed that survival, though, what was the next motivation? Was it just you just was hungry for more?
Kids, nah.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get enough for my kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
That's hard.
That's it. Like, my daughter name is Journey, and my youngest son name is Legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, already just is still like you were born in dust and you pretty much put it in their mind. So this is your name, so you're destined to do this. So it shouldn't be no discrepancies.
It's because I'm giving you the blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm already instilling the values in you.
Yeah.
And that's all they're going to do, and that's all they're going to know for life.
Yeah, you know, kids is kids, you know, they're going to have some stumbles.
Of course.
But their values and their morals is everything.
Yeah.
And that's instilled in you. Like, my values is still my same values. I still got the same values. My loyalty, my respect, my pride, like everything.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah. No, that's all.
Yeah.
Usually you would tell something, now we're going to do a fist bump.
Yo, I appreciate y'all. You know.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you really dropped a lot of gems, and like, it was important to just hear what you just said and for people to watch, even for the younger people. Like, you was a troubled person at one point, but you was able to change it around. Like, it's a way, it's a possibility, and people do need to hear things like that.
Yeah, and it's real. Like, even now, like, my family, we got a creed, right? And our family creed is our values, right? And this number one is integrity, right? Number two is unity. Like integrity, because we always gonna stand on our principles, what we believe, right? Unity, we always gotta do it together. Not one person alone, you gonna sink the ship. Yeah. One person alone, like, we got to move together. And three, we got to have the courage to speak up when it's uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, that's
and four is legacy. We got to have a vision that's bigger to be passed down than us. And so this is my family creed. Like, every single person in my bloodline to come has to follow these. But we give them the blueprint to doing it and how to build the legacy, right? See, I didn't have the principles on how to build a legacy. I didn't even know what that looked like. I'm a project baby. I'm a crack baby. All I knew was where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? We just happened to move to Minnesota later because Minnesota helped most people from Chicago because the women could get government assistance in 30 days.
Yeah.
That's why we got Detroit and Chicago in one city. Yeah. Because of they had that thing where they help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's hard. Like I said, we definitely appreciate you.
Yeah. Shout out to Bam.
What's your IG?
DontellAntonio. That's DONTELL Antonio, and I'm the king of content.
King of content. King of content. Y'all heard it here first.
And the most important legacy, fist bump one more time.
It's like the Black Men Don't Cheat. Wholesome Podcast B, Atlanta edition.
Let's get it.